COVID-19 has snatched away billions of people freedom of schedule while working from home. Social and professional life, when you campaigning together, can lead to the mood of imbalance or burnout situation. Isn't it high time has come to adopt new normal and balance it? Hi everyone, I am K Noushad. I am the founder and CEO to Anbieter business consultancy. This time I'm here to discuss about current employee and employers imbalance situation while working at home. Of course, gone are those days when people go to the office and work at the screen. That you can also do at home. But while working from home, this has lots of advantages and disadvantages. One need to be balanced to achieve their goals while working at home. Global business community is facing a very challenging situation due to the work from home. I supposed to come with some different topics, but today I've been forced to come with and do research about this topic because it's been in the global survey for past many weeks. So I forced to choose this subject and come in front of you. So I'm going to discuss about 10 important factors which can help you to balance your work-life cycle. So factor number 1, recognize and admit the work-life cycle itself need to be planned and start practicing it. That is going to be the first factor. See, according to Reich, they have been researched for many months on it. So they come up with saying that there are half of the workers lose their sleep due to the work stress or imbalance or not properly planning it. So the first itself is what we required is we need to have a proper work-life cycle in place. So that itself is a first factor. So I'm going to discuss on the rest of the 9 points. First part of that points will be to balance your day-to-day routine of works to be done. Then other side, how to balance your daily personal life. Together, if you could balance it, you can get it done. So factor number 2, organize your workspace, equipments and your border in order. So now you are in work from home situation, so you need to find your right space where you can have enough lights coming in, where you have a quiet area. You need to choose, your border in place. So of course, that's the first thing to be done. And parallel to that, where you're sitting, whether your chair, whether it could be a desk, whether it could be a desktop or whatever it is, it has to have that kind of a comfort line where you're gonna nail yourself for 9 hours plus, so that you make sure that your body fit into that kind of an environment. Of course, you also need to make sure your border so that they should not be attached to your kitchen or anything else where you have a frequent noise. So whether your children, if they are somewhere around, you need to make sure that that noise also will not disturb you. Of course, you need to communicate out to them that this is what your working hours, whatever time you are chosen, that need to be communicated to them so that they know that what time to disturb you, what not time to disturb you. Factor number 3, create daily based to-do list for handling easy task management. When you are starting a day, you just have to spend your good 10 minutes and just do your whole day of to-do list, put in all points in together. So you just for instance, you may have 9 hours a day to work, so you have to break it down those hours against the task what you really wanted to do, so you know what to be prioritized or what not to be prioritized, high and low priority. According to that, you put it in order and speak to your line managers or employer, communicate with them so they know that what are you doing on this hours and those hours. So what are you gaining here? There are 2 things you are gaining here. while you're communicating into your line manager or your employer. One is you yourself know whereabout are you going to be a whole day. So you know in your third hour, you know your seventh hours where you're going to be. The same time, even the employer or your line managers knows that Mr. T is doing this task during this day. So in this way, you can really organize your to-do list of the day. There are a lot of to-do lists you can download. Even Google Calendar can help you to organize your day. Even Twist and the Evernote. There are many. You can download and keep one which is really suits your need. Factor number 4, generate work rota and publish your availability. You have to see, working from home, you know you're convenient. Unlike before, you might be convenient from working from 11 o'clock or working from 1 p.m. It's up to your convenience. But make a rota with your line manager or your employer and just publish to them, this week I'm going to work from this time to this time, and publish it to your colleagues and your employer as well as your clients. So they know that Mr. T is not available so and so time, Mr. T is available so and so time. So they can reach it to you while you publish the time, so that you can get your things done in your time and you can get a work satisfaction that, okay, I'm now not working. You can even go after your work, you can go and put your full gadgets into flight mode so that no one can disturb you. Factor number 5, develop and update performance management report. Always remember, works never end. There is always tomorrow. So please keep a pause 20 minutes before your time end and just review yourself. What have you done? What all are the accomplishment you have done it for a day? Put it all in one place and start making report yourself. You might not need to submit to anybody. You submitting to yourself. Of course, it's also generating your own record. There are 2 benefits while you're doing this. One is that you yourself will be very, very satisfied about your going, or you can even identify your strength and weakness out of it. The same time, you also get generating the records for your employer or line managers, which can give you very impressions out of you. So it's always good to keep balanced while your performance management report generating. It could be daily, or could be weekly, or could be even monthly, but it's all up to your convenience. But I would always suggest 20 minutes before your day end. If you could put all in one place and say, these are the things I've done for a day, that will give you a satisfaction to lead to your the rest of the time personal life, so that you can enjoy that I've done this. So you yourself is actually making sure to get it done. Factor number 6, communicate effectively and regularly with your line managers. Back in the days, you used to see every day, you used to interact every day. But now that's not going to be possible because of the situation now what you have. So, but doesn't mean that you cannot come with that. Whenever you get an opportunity, whatever challenges you are facing now, or what all are issues you have, what all are objective you are getting it done, you just get it discussed with them, so that both of you are get updated about your do's and don'ts. So that is the one thing. Another side, whenever you're having a virtual reality video conference, you just have to be there among all employees, but make some noise. Thank you, be what you are. So they all know that someone, Mr. T, is very much alive in the situation. So that's how you need to show your presence wherever you are. Otherwise, even if you have any life or personal issues, it's always good to speak to your line manager or employer. They might have a better situation coming out. They can make you come out of it. So there are many ways when you communicate effectively to your line managers or your employer. Factor number 7, encourage to take a short break from the work. Research clearly shows that those who take a short breaks, their performance, productivity and creativity always increase more. So taking a break, it's always a mutual objective, even to the employer, to the employees. Both sides, it has to be taken a break from the work, so that it could be switching off from all gadgets and just going for a meditation, or it could be going out to your park, or just clear your mind and make a comeback. So it's always good to have a break, so it will give you a good balance between the professional and personal life. So thus the productivity will increase. Fact number 8: maintain regular mind, body and soul activities. According to the Harvard Business Review, your mental fireworks always linked to your physical regimen. So always remember, you need to have your regular workouts or exercise in place as a routine to achieve not only your work performance but also your life cycle, which is very necessary for today's world. So because we all are, those days are gone, when human evolution comes, where people go out and literally work with their physique. Now we are at one place and one monitor, and we are not doing, and we are not sweating. So it is very necessary to get yourself sweat. These things can be done at home itself. Nowadays there are lots of applications where you without any equipment, you can work out every day, and those things you need to be prioritized and consider this is part of your routine. See, the benefit of doing this, you get improved concentration, sharper memories and faster learning, etc, etc, etc. But let me be very clear, if you don't have a time for this, you are choosing to imbalance your own life cycle. 9. Plan great weekend with yourself, with a family. See, why it is very important. Now you're working from home, and so you are under the same roof as your home now. Your work and home are the same under the one roof. So this is very important for yourself and your family to plan, know your weekend, recognize your weekend, and just to announce in ahead, 3-4 days ahead, saying that there is a weekend coming. So plan your weekend. So for example, you need to teach your brain to plan for your weekend. For example, when you're going for someone watching a movie, so you just have to announce your family that we are downloading so and so movie this weekend and we are going to watch. You're going to switch off and just create an atmosphere as an ambience that you are in a dark home theater. Or someone like who cooks, who wants to really cook and refresh themselves, just get on yourself into kitchen and cook yourself on a weekend for family. They will be also happy. At the same time, you also get happy. So you might have a different hobbies, I wouldn't know. So you have to choose your hobby and get this done. This is very important for you to refresh, and work for weekend is very important. Fact number 10: create winding up signal for the day from the work. Remember, works never end. But that doesn't mean that you keep going. You need to create some kind of a habit or routine where your brain could give a signal that I am going to end the day of the work. So that could be summarizing your daily works. At the end of the day, you summarizing what all your things you've done. Or that could be preparing for tomorrow's to-do list. What am I supposed to do tomorrow? Because next day when you come in the morning, you might not get yourself signaled what I'm supposed to do. If you prepare one, that could help you to go what are you planning for a day. So these are the 10 factors which I have been discussed. If possible, please put it in practice to get balanced your life cycle. I have listed down 10 most useful application in place, so that you can go ahead and download one, whichever possible. There are work related as well as the life related application. So you just go ahead and see whether it is useful, then you can download one. I hope this presentation is very useful to you. If you like it, please go ahead and share as much as people possible, so that they can improve their work-life cycle balance. It will be very useful to them as well. At the same time, please do subscribe and put a bell button so that you can get next videos alerts, because I'm coming out with a more good productive videos for you. It will be very useful for you. At the same time, please do share your comment so that I can improvise in my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being with me. Have a great day.